Mic checkity check. Mic checkity. Mic checkity. All right, it appears we're good. Oh boy, I'm a little lethargic today. I probably should have had a cup of coffee, a little bit stronger than the one I drank, but we'll move on. There was something intelligent I was going to discuss. Oh yeah, I want to move on from that sweet Romero-esque music, buddy. The Akira Kurosawa of cat photography. I want to move on and get to the following. That's really where my my attention is going. That's what I keep thinking about, is driving that buggy and doing the following, because I just enjoyed it so much. So I'm gonna hit up the Google lookity box here and see. I think it's level 15 that they suggest. As like the level requirement or prerequisite, that so you don't go there and get frog stomped, because I'm not looking for any harder of a time than Nightmare, okay? The developers say level 18, but I read 12 and 15 somewhere else. I'm currently survival level 15 with my best weapon dealing 304 damage. That's the fellow that's playing the following. That's his surmising of the events. So we're about at that level, and it sounds like he got a bit impatient like me. So once I get, because the agility, we're just going to go, man, that music, love it. All right, the agility and the parkour we're not going to use as much in the following. So I'm thinking that everything else would be, because I want that engraved shotgun to do some of the boss battles on the other side here in Old Town and in the slums here if I can get it. That's going to help me out immensely. I want that engraved shotgun. It's a semi-auto and it's amazing. That's going to, I mean, that's the death dealer right there. When you get into trouble, you whip that thing out, you send the soul soaring, buddy. That's what I want. That way I can get myself out of any situation within reason that I get myself in. I mean, I'll be taking out demolishers with that thing. So that's the goal. Oh, we'll check this out. We'll see where I'm at here. Once I get that extra stamina boost and Crane's running a little bit faster, that way I don't feel like I'm behind the 8-ball on my agility. I don't want to okay, he's already level 16 survivor. You see, they're already starting up on me. No rest for the weary, buddy. No rest for the weary. Why is my, boy, nothing's equipped. I'm just running like an idiot. Alright. We're gonna get it hot and heavy. There's that wolf's bane I was talking about. I was telling you I collected something. Well, we're gonna start off with that right there. Come and get it, bitch. That effect didn't slow him down at all. All right, we'll just forget that ever happened and move on with our day. Anyway, I want the extra stamina boost, I think, and I'm going to let that dictate when I go. We'll see. I don't know. I really want to get to the following, but like I said, I don't want to rush it like an idiot. We'll look for a little bit of that wolf's bane down here. Alright, what time is it? We got a drop coming in soon, but we got a little bit of time. We're level 2. We've actually got an... Oh, there it is. Okay. How about that? Become an expert free runner, run longer, climb more quickly, gain agility faster, and get access to a set of ultimate running abilities. There it is. So I feel like I'm calling the shots now. It's good news. I don't know how much of this Wolfsbane I needed, but it seemed like that was an actual quest. Well, it's for something. There's some toxic lichen. Alright, we'll just start off nice and easy here. Nice and easy, just the way I like it. Also, I was pilfering around there on the interweb, and I guess on Friday, Paris Hilton announced a new baby that came in via surrogate. So I guess she's got 2 kids now. That she just had a girl whose name is London, and she's got a son named Phoenix, and they were both via surrogate. And it made me wonder, you know, I wish health and happiness on the babies, of course. I mean, I'm not trying to be derogatory or nothing, so don't get me wrong here. Let me finish my statement before you start judging me, all right? But I was wondering, and this isn't directly pertaining to her, is with CRISPR-Cas9, I mean, I wonder with those surrogates, you know, they're thinking if they can design their babies and gene edit them. I just wondered if, and I'm not saying she did, and I'm not trying to throw off on her, but I'm saying it makes you wonder. I wonder what these rich kids' babies are going to start looking like, you know? It'll be easy to tell. I mean, they start coming out looking like Greek gods and goddesses, eating what they want, you know? Portraying like they're fighting the man and eating what they want and looking like they're, you know, ripped like Mike Tyson. How you like those apples, lady? I get stuck right there. This game is still good for 9 years old, though, buddy. It is. I get that front stun and I can break their neck from the front. You see how I stunned her? You see that looks like an X-ray. I'll be able to stun them. When I stun them like that, I'll be able to do a front-end thing where Crane, like, he, for lack of a better term, I think he slams their head, he crushes their skulls with his knee. He does like a Muay Thai knee or something. Here comes stupid. He got one in. I tell you what, that shit's wearing me out. They're wearing me out already. It's not having a weapon, and this is a 300 damage weapon. It's not having a weapon to deal with them that's driving me crazy. I got a stamina bar, I can only swing 5 times, and it's taken 6 hits to kill these goons. So, anyways, this is a good place for farming. This is going to help me out in the long run. Me farming this toxic lichen or lichen, whatever it's called, and getting that Wolfsbane. I need that Wolfsbane for something I cannot remember, but I know that I like those toxic effect things that I can use this toxic lichen to make, so this is going to help me out later. I don't mind starting off easy like this, getting a few things. I'd like to get a little bit more Wolfsbane before I move on, so I know, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm struggling like Bob Danilube trying to sell his frozen desserts there when I'm dealing with these volatiles. Like I said, not enough coffee. What do we have here? Well. Looks like we found a cave, ladies. Ladies and germs. Alright, let's get that this Wolfsbane and we'll check out that cave real quick. There's something to this. I get called in here to get some kind of mushrooms or something for somebody. I think that Lady Dahlia, or whatever her name is, that witch. We're going to make a potion where the zombies don't detect us, and you can use that potion instead of using zombie camouflage. Instead of camouflaging yourself out with, there you go, just sink to the bottom and die. It's game over. Anyways, you can use her shrooms, the shroom potion she makes. We'll check this out, but I don't know if I'm ready for this. Like I said on Nightmare, man, things happen very quickly. Yeah, we're not messing around in here. I need to get out of here. We're gonna need that shotgun we go messing around in there. I want that engraved shotgun, or at least a double barrel for the best thing I could do here. Those I'm no match for those hunters. Those hunters would starch me in like 1 or 2 hits. So I'm not ready. Not ready for that kind of action yet. Okay, I guess I've already picked that one up. All right, there should be a drop coming in soon. I need to quit running my mouth and focus, so like I said, let me get my bearings here. I'm struggling. All right. Don't have any volatiles trying to murder me. Yeah, we're going to get that drop and go from there. Warm up a bit. We may go ahead and switch to the following. We'll see. I don't know how much farther. I'll look at the missions after we get this supply drop. We'll go from there. The following is calling my name, man. It is calling my name. Like I said, I don't want to be too premature on that. I'm confident that I'm established enough in all the ingredients I need to build things, that's for sure. I'm good there. And see, another thing about why I want to get to the following is because I'll be able to craft that crossbow. 4 steel tubings, and I got that crossbow that I've been bloviating about. That thing is a game changer. It does more damage than the regular bow, and it shoots straighter. I'm going to have a straighter trajectory, which means I'm going to be way more accurate. I'm going to hit, I think, like twice as hard. It's a big deal. I want that. And like I said, as these volatiles keep running me down like an idiot, I don't even have a double barrel shotgun. That would change things there, because I could double barrel them down real quick, throw on some camouflage and move on with my day. And I can't do that right now. It's taken me 5-6 hits just to get one of them out of the way. I mean, thus is Nightmare. That's what you're going to have. That's what I signed on for. I think that it makes the game way more interesting and rewarding, but it also makes it way more challenging. All right, we need to get back up top side. Get ready for that supply drop. All right. It's coming. You know, I never figured out which direction those guys fly in from like an idiot. You think I would know that? All right. There it is. There we go. Exactly what I needed. I did that to myself. That was stupid. We'll worry about them when we get over here. I want that supply drop. All right, we made it. We made it. Now let's deal with any problems. We might have outran them. No, there's one right there. All right, well, we'll let him go about his business. I'm not interested in stirring the pot. You know what? You know what I should do is I should get that Kurt's bomb thing, because that firecracker bomb, I'm remembering that I get off Kurt, that I wasn't much for explosives, But I'm going to tell you right now, that is devastating. Let's see if I can pull this off. She climbed up on that car. I was going to run behind her and snap her neck. That was the goal. She's going to get right back on that car. I need somebody turned around. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm having technical difficulties here. I'll be right back. But yeah, with that CRISPR-Cas9 technology and those people being able to gene edit their babies, you know if they're using a surrogate, they don't have to carry that kid. They're thinking long and hard about gene editing their baby, you know, just even for a general love for the baby, you know, give the baby, let the baby put his best foot forward. But I don't know about that shit, man. All right, she is walking my way. Come on out here and get it. There's my ticket. Not today, lady. Let's get a couple of these down. They're stupid. And these volatiles have really become a handful. They really have. I don't know if it broke a little bit there. Let's gear back up here. Camo back up. I thought I saw that move a little bit. We're gonna have to, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass apparently. Now let's kill somebody else. I think I missed it on that left side there, but I'm not sure. I'm moving too fast. All right, we found it. Boy. Thank God. Okay, that's over. There we go. That's a good crew. Okay, I'm starting to get better stuff. That's a good sign. There we go. 300. We're going to have to do something with that. Boy, oh boy. All right, come on, buddy. Get it over with. Maybe I can stand here in fucking peace. You know what? Lady, you walked my direction too many times. There is no doubt they just spawn out of the woodwork now. I mean, without that camouflage, you can't even stop and think. I love that music. All right. We can put the home run on it. Spiked collar, medium bleeding damage, impact damage. I'd probably go for the bleed damage here. Well, I'm not going to do that right away, but I am definitely going to do that. We can't do Kurt's mission until night, so we want to be over by Kurt during the night. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, let's do this Jeff shit. It's noon. We got 4 minutes until the next drop. I may not get the next drop. We'll see. There you go. Keep blowing it, buddy. I can't wait to get that Bucky.
This doesn't concern you.
Alright. We'll see who it concerns, buddy. I didn't stun him. I guess you only stun the zombies when you do that. Okay. I hope I can get this off. Okay. Thank God. Alright, that's 2 down.
I'm not done with you.
I missed him. That's a good way to get hit. There we go. I guess we should get this dude up before we, I'm gonna need them survivor points.
Thank you. Some people are worse than biters.
Yeah, I think this game made that decision about retiring that salvaged cleaver for me because it's gone. I'm thinking, you know, let's just maybe go over here and drop that salvage cleaver off, hook up that cricket bat, and see if we can't do a little better. We'll use that rainbow hatchet. It's not much for durability. It's not going to last long. We'll use that rainbow hatchet and then find something else for the, well, he's toast. See you, buddy. Wonder if he had anything worth having. What weapon he dropped. Find a lone target and see if we can't find out. We need to get them over here so I can jump down there. I want to see what he had. Well, yeah, just stand right by her, buddy. He's probably going to get me, but I'm going to try it. All right, I got it. I got hit, but I got it. I got what I wanted. Do a little crowd control, and then I'm going to turn around and see what that dude dropped. He disappeared already? No. I don't see his body. There he is. No, that's not him. Well, I guess that guy disappeared while I was messing around. Well, that's a shame. That's a real shame. It's almost like I didn't add that stamina point. I guess Crane does feel faster, but he's running out of stamina. That's going to be a thing I'm just going to have to deal with, apparently, until he's like level 25. I really did. I wanted him to, you know, the infinite stamina you get on normal must be what I'm recalling. This is hard living. I'm basically running for my life. Something else is cool about, well, that, see, you take your time and you think that you can just hit that camouflage right back up. They start puking like that and totally ruin your flow. Anyways, to get back to what I was talking about, those disaster relief packs I'm getting, those orange boxes they come in, we're going to start running, when we get over to the following, we're going to start running into green boxes. They're military green. And those actually have medical supplies in them, so I can keep my medical supplies up. And they're military med kits. I get like 3 med kits per thing or something. So Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check out these blueprints for this bone breaker. Medium electric damage, impact damage. I think we'll go for the electric damage to see if that electric damage is going to spread to the next guy. It may not do that yet. I really would prefer to probably go for the bleed damage. But we'll just go for this. It's all medium. We'll take this one. Alright, 405 damage. Okay. Let's get away from the mouth breathers and get up here where we can think. There you go, Crane. Alright. Okay, Pit Fighter, Templar, Titan, Forcer, Enforcer, Crusader, we can use those. I don't mind using those. Yeah, we really want to stay away from the purple stuff. I don't know if I want to waste a champion on that. Let's try to stay blue. We'll try to stay blue with it. I don't know. We'll see. More handling would definitely be advantageous. Let's upgrade it. Okay, that Berserker's good. Alright. We might go ahead and use that Gladiator. We're going to put a Knight in it. I'm going to put a Pit Fighter in it. I say we go Templar. That's giving me the handling I'm looking for, so he'll swing it faster. The damage should be there. We're going to go with a Templar. I don't feel like I'm putting too much in it, and I feel like I'm getting a lot out of it right there. Raising up the handling to almost a 4. We'll go with that. Alright, we're going to move on from that salvage cleaver. I'm going to throw it in my bag to sell it. I just don't feel like it's offering me anything at all anymore, so I think that's plain to see. Anyone can plainly see that. Alright. We should be able to at least hit one valve for Jeff. If you don't remember, Jeff's that guy with that military helmet on that went batshit crazy. Let's go ahead and... I think I want that Oriental Cleaver up first. That's going to be the first that we use. And the Bone Breaker is going to be the one that gets me out of trouble. Okay. I got the objective marked with the blue indicator, so we're just going to move that direction. And basically what I'll be doing here is going here and turning on a valve. Wonderful. Wonderful, Crane. You're doing great. He's moving a little faster, so that is a thing. It seemed like when I was running, he was running out of stamina a little too easy for my liking. But he's going faster up that wall. That's a good thing for me. Yeah, and we'll just craft something like that baseball bat I picked up when that rainbow hatchet breaks, and it will break. It's not gonna last long. At it again. That was a mistake. I want what's in there, man. I'm gonna need that shit. Let's get him right back on the police van. Not moving. Just gonna stand there like an idiot. She turned around. I was gonna snap her neck real quick. All right. I might get it, I might not. All right, I got it. Hopefully I can crack this easy. Where you fuck yourself is when you get in a hurry doing these. Because there's a very small sweet spot. There, I found the sweet spot, now I just gotta shore it up. That's lucky. That is lucky. Blue cruel baton, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. I'll help you out, lady. And she's gonna be giving me problems. See, here you get off on a run, man. You think you got enough time. Alright, we're gonna move on. Let me make sure I got all the packages I can get. Wonderful. That's hunters in there. Oh, I got the volatiles, got the boy. That was nice. That was a nice trap. I got to give them credit. That was slick. I'm pretty sure that's that tunnel where we used Kurt's bomb. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was hunters in there. Let's go up here. There you go, just kill yourself. I like dealing with her a little bit better up here. Make sure she's dead. Of course not. Come on, crazy. Yeah, I'm confident that something I could pick up even out of a medium case like that would help me out and I can move on from that salvage cleaver. How am I missing this thing, man? I feel like I'm playing Ring Around the Rosie. I guess the building's up the hill. Or up the cliff. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this. I don't even know if I can get up here. I guess we'll see. They won't even let me up there. Alright, well, moving on from that. I'm struggling over here. It's got to be in that tunnel. That's what I'm missing. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, it's in the tunnel. I'm not worried about it. I got the best flashlight in the world. Never lets me down. You bitch. Man, we'll see. We'll see where it lands. I think I fucked that one up. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that one go. All right, you'll be helping me out, buddy. All the work I put in's over. That cleaver's not doing that great of a job either. I wanted that drop, but it's no big deal. Not the end of the world. Okay, she's running off. We'll leave her alone. Yeah, I really expected that cleaver to even put in better work than that. That's not very impressive. Apparently we needed that cricket baseball bat desperately. Even more so than I thought. We're not going to get that. There you go, stupid. We're not going to get that airdrop. I'm going to try. If I can get one disaster relief package, I'll take it, obviously. But I don't think we're going to get it. I think those days are behind us. But I'll haul it and see. Maybe. Maybe. I hope I didn't miss that. Uh-oh. That's why that roll's so important. I have to deal with her and them. Maybe she'll help me out.
This doesn't concern you.
Get up here and give them hell, lady.
Yeah, shame about don't you?
Right over here where I need you. Alright, looks like she's putting in a little work.
Now you
Where'd that other fella go? Okay. I didn't get it. Alright, his looks like I cashed it. I blew it. I blew it. There we go. Those guys are harder to get because they move around. And you have to be at a certain distance away while you're up in the air to get that. That's why I struggle hitting that with those guys. They don't just give it to you. Alright, I think we'll let those two work it out. They can work on their differences. I'm just over here taking over. Here he comes. Oh, I thought that bitch was making a move, man. Put it on her, buddy. of the two, he's obviously far more dangerous than she is. How you like them apples? Alright, we'll camo up. Alright, that works. That's not bad. Can't complain about that. I was late to the game and still got the prize. Alright, we're just gonna come on right down here and stay camoed up until I figure out what I'm doing. I think it's simple. I think only one of those valves gives me a problem. We'll see. Well, there's my boy. That's a problem. You can see how maxed out this gameplay is, though. I think it's really fun. I teach their own. I'm really impressed, especially a 9-year-old game, man. I can't say enough good things about it. Mocha's Right Paw. We'll have to check that out later. Not sure what that one is. That combat is very rewarding when you do well. If you don't do well and you start getting fog stomped, it can be very irritating. Now we got another one of our buddies right there. All right, well, we're gonna have to clear these folks out. Two of them. That's a spitter. That's a spitter. Alright, let's do this and we'll snap his neck. Get another load of camouflage, shoot that guy, and try to load up on camouflage before that splitter gets us. Come on, move it. There we go. Easy way, best way. No, 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 lady. There we go. Take care of her. I want to get out of here before the volatiles come. That's the goal. Let's just deal with the volatiles and we'll let the other zombies, we'll let the norms go. Okay, if she's gonna walk off, we'll let her walk off. Not a problem for me. We're gonna camo back up and hit the map, and maybe we can get this Jeff business taken care of before nightfall. And I want to be by that bridge, which we're close to. I want to be by that bridge And so we can do that Kurt job and plant that bomb. All right, we're going to open the primary apparently. So, we don't have a lot of time. So if this is going to happen, it needs to happen fast. We'll see. When I get there, we'll assess the situation from there. I'll be putting in work. All right. Let's hope he's dead. There's trouble. All right, where is... And I'm going to have to go down in there. Well... We're going to have to do a little cleanup here. I'm going to have to go through a valve to get in there. I wanted to be better geared up for that Kurt business, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We got a lot. It's going to take a minute to get this done. All right, we're going to gear up, take a health, and get in there. If I can figure out how to get in there. I thought it came from another reservoir type thing, but apparently it's here. I'm going to have to go underneath and deal with that guy? That's what I saw. I don't know. I'll open this door and see. Close this door and toss some thinking grenades. There's something I missed. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not the way I think it is, because there's no hole in this this little setup here. All right, filthy blade. There comes all my friends. People wonder why I shut that door behind me. Got a fucking mouth breather right there just waiting to give me your, give me the business. She's gonna put it on me as soon as I open that fucking door. I didn't get her. I tried to crack her neck. Tried to be a smart guy. Looks like there's only two, so no big deal. Oh, there's another one coming. Cousin Betty decided she wanted a piece too. Alright. Okay, this is going to be from a sewer pipe somewhere else that I get in there. It's going to be exterior. Come on, dude. I think we just found it. I guess I'm going to put that military rifle to this dude. I don't really feel like playing around. We'll see how this goes. If I could, well, he might not be able to fit in here, so, okay, good for me. See, I just shotgunned this guy. If I had that engraved shotgun, all my trouble would be over with. Quit moving, buddy. Thank God, man. I just about changed my mind and loaded up that camo police rifle and gave him the business. And that would have been a mistake because you know those volatiles would have been all over me. I gotta move it. I gotta haul it. No, no, no. I tried to camo up and it cost me 7,000 survivor points. That's 2 cases.
Wait, the what?
Flaming flatulence. Do I have to tell you everything?
Boy.
Obviously, you have to close all the valves on the blue line to keep the pressure balanced. Now hurry up, or we're going to be leaking more gas than Grandma at Christmas.
We're not doing that. We're moving on. We'll go back and mess with him later. Why is he not running? Book it, Kyle. Got all day for this shit, man. Okay, they want me to go in that tunnel and deal with hunters. And am I on the wrong side? This is going to be horrible. That's the side, I think. I'm going to get beat to death. Got the world's favorite, best fucking flashlight letting me down. I need to plant that bomb. This is just going to get ugly. It looks like it's right by that barricade. This is going to get ugly. I can't raise too much hell here because the volatile will get on me. We'll see what happens. I might be losing a lot of survivor points here. Oh, okay. At night, those hunters are gone. I see. I went about that a little bit backwards. No. Oh, shit.
It's no good. It's not working.
Not working? Huh. That's unexpected. All right.
World's best flashlight. Let me down, buddy.
First, open the casing by making an incision just below the negative terminal post. Peel back the casing along the incision line to reveal the trigger wiring harness. Now, check the solder on 2 green wires and the 3 red ones. I'm betting it's the green wire. I was drinking when I did them, which I now realize was perhaps irresponsible.
Yeah, he's got it all figured out, don't he? I'm just going to run for it. We'll see how this turns out. I'm not turning this into an all-day frickin' marathon session. If we die, we die. That's a Night Hunter, too. He's dangerous. That dude's a problem. A big one. He's got black skin, and it looks like he's got bones growing out.
Oh, that did it.
All right.
It blew up the nest and the barricade. All right, the tunnel's now passable.
Hey, I told you, my friend, if I build it, it's going to explode.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
see me, and I'll give you the blueprint.
It exploded right the first time, didn't it? Just like he said it would work. Like a charm, buddy. Got it all figured out. So long as he's not the guy in the tunnel. All right, I'm glad to have Curtis and his nonsense over with. We can move on. I'm gonna go get those bombs. I think he gives us a reward, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see. No. There you go, buddy. I don't like the way that safe house is set up. That's trash. Not a fan. I don't like those safe houses that you can't get in right. It feels like poor design. I like how he's getting up that wall faster, though. Well, I lost 7,000 points, but that was my fault. So I tried to camo up and thought I was going to get out of that tunnel fast enough not to blow myself up. But it all worked out because we spawned right beside that that tunnel location to drop that bomb in there. So that worked out well. You bitch. All right, come on.
Oh, God.
That roll will save your ass, man. Pick it up. A little bit glitchy. All right, while no one's around. Yeah, I'm not impressed too much with that rainbow hatchet I made. It's only green, obviously, but where did I miss that one? I'm moving too fast. It's only green level, so it goes white, green, blue, purple, orange. White, green, blue, purple, orange. So, greening up. I wasn't running from that. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. That's with the cleaver, so I mean that cleaver is the only thing keeping me alive. They're just coming right in now. I didn't even hear any noises. I really do not remember this game being that bad. For the way they just spawn in on you. I think they changed that. I played this on Nightmare before, and that's not my, I don't recall it being that way. Not my recollection. You could at least hear them. They would scream, you know, when they would see you, I remember them screaming, and that's when you knew you better book it. It was fight or flight right then. Now, right on top of me with no warning at all.
This is for you. I've also modified the case a bit. Cans instead of batteries.
Let's hope it
Smaller
works this
bang,
time.
But cans are easier to find and to carry.
Hey, thanks, Kurt.
I also remembered those being a purple mod. That's blue. It's blue's good enough. Those are good bombs. I'm not complaining. That conducting liquid's it's a good thing for electricity. It'll really super fry those people, but I just didn't see myself. That's a good baton right there. I put up that rainbow machete, didn't I? Not paying attention. Or it's a superior iron hatchet. We'll take that back. Let's see what we can do. That cruel baton's, it's running up next. I'll remember that. I'll remember that I have that in there, and that one might get a quick call up. We'll see if this superior iron hatchet's going to get the job done. Alright, the arms dealer is not here apparently. Let's go close those blue line valves for Jeff, that nutball, and get that over with. It's just bouncing where it wants. I had no control over that. What I wanted did not enter into the equation. I'm just moving on. Go on and get a piece of it. Get a little closer, bitch. This game is one hell of a ride, man. It's like I was saying before when I was talking about those people. I never played Doom Eternal, but I heard them talking about playing it. What they said about how those gamers had to take safety breaks and shit, man. That's what this game feels like. Why can't... There we go. See how you like those apples, prick. He's on fire, but we're just gonna do it. Now here comes stupid. Can't hit him in the back, or can't take him down. I need that front takedown unlocked, or I can knee him and crush their skull. Well, this looks like another hellhole. Oh, this is right where I was. Okay, that explosion blew the top off of that. That's exactly where I just came from. Missed the blue pile. Oh well. I'm not carrying myself in there. He's dead. Back it off, you bitch. Those were power moves. These weapons suck. I like that animation though. I hate these weapons. You can't... You can't put them down fast enough. And then when you start fighting with those zombies and you got to hit them 5 or 6 times, they start knocking you around, and that knocks the camera view around, and you just feel like a bumbling idiot. It feels like somebody grabbed you by the collar and starts throwing you around the room. I don't like it. Not a big fan. That's the price you pay when you don't have good weapons. They're gonna make you feel it. Hopefully that volatile don't catch my scent. I don't have to worry about her until after this is over. Get a bird's eye view here. Alright. I got something else more important now. Come on, where's it at? Let me see it. I guess it dropped it that way, so... Believe me, I wouldn't be running after these like a madman if they weren't valuable. Come on, dingus. I unlocked that stun. That when I vault off of them, I stun them. That's why you want that right there. You just vault around them, turn around, snap their neck if it's one zombie. There were other things I had to unlock first. That wasn't a primary for me, but that's a pretty big deal. Now back to what we were doing. It also would help if I slowed down a little bit too. I'm trying to move too fast. I don't want to have to deal with any volatiles while I'm opening that valve, so I'm trying not to bring a whole group of 4 or 5 of them or even more in on me. Alright, I think we already got that one, so there's the last one. And there they are. It's only a matter of time.
That did it. Now get back here on the double, soldier.
Aye, aye, Commander.
This ain't the Navy, son. Drink some coffee and sober up.
Ain't that the truth? Alright, we're headed back that way. He's not going to help us. There we go, nice and easy. Little bit of luck. Hey, how about that? Got a katana. It's only a green, but I want to get those health. If I can remember how to get in here. There we go.
Well done, soldier. I'll open the main pressure gate. Then
You do
prepare
that.
your eyes for a feast of controlled pyro combustion.
I think I should watch this from a distance.
If you insist, you got 10 seconds.
Let me out of here, people. We'll enjoy the show. I think we're back far enough.
What the hell was that? I found Jeff, and the gas is back on.
That's a relief. Told you, he's irreplaceable.
Yeah,
Right into a
I'm afraid you're
volatile.
gonna have to find a replacement.
We can check this place out, but I don't remember there being anything here like blueprints or anything. I might have to come back later for that. There's Jeff's body. I don't know if they're gonna let me get. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to loot him. That just looks like all I'm going to do is burn myself. So we're just going to move on. We're close on Survivor. We need 46. Need about 30,000. Let's check our inventory, see if we can pull that off. We've only got 8. That's not going to do it. We're not doing bad, though. I'm not going to the stuffed turtle again. We're just going to operate. Kill the thugs. Sounds like it's right up my alley. Hopefully I can go through this tunnel. Yes. Okay, good. Boy, look at this shithole. I don't think I've been through that tunnel yet. This place is torn to shit. Yeah, I don't think we went through here before. I can't open that. I don't. That must. This is that other tunnel. When I was looking for that white car for the guy that had the turpentine. That's what that's about. Well, well, well. I tried to jump on that dude and do that move. There we go. Put in that good work. Nice and easy.
What are you afraid of?
Now he's a little bit smarter, isn't he? Not smart enough, buddy. That's no way to use your head. Another superior iron hatchet. Yeah, of course, here comes the volatiles, right? Now fight their sorry asses, too. As long as no volatiles are coming, I'll be okay. We'll see if I get smacked around. Hearing them, not seeing them, so. Just have a look around here. I don't remember. Okay, that's my player stash right there. Excellent. That's excellent. Got that katana and a couple sabers that looked pretty good right there. If we got to go back to using junk, we wear out this superior iron hatchet. We'll probably move on with one of those swords or that cruel baton, is what I'm thinking.
Ryan, it's me.
Probably
I got
that
your stuff.
baton.
Open up.
Thanks. They were just about to torch this place.
Who were those guys?
Competitors. There's no more phenyl nitrate left in Haran, so they were hoping I'd got my last order. Here's something a little extra for coming through for me. Guess this is gonna be my last batch. Pleasure doing business with you.
Take some advice. After you finish your deal with Rice, why don't you go somewhere else? Don't stay here.
Way ahead of you, pal.
Yeah, no, I don't think you are.
Yeah, I don't think he is either. I don't think he gets it. He may never get it. I'm thoroughly convinced that's where another blueprint that I bought would have spawned. If you remember when I started up, I was buying that small print, or the small damage blueprints. And when you buy them, then they don't spawn in the world because you already have them. So out in the sandlot, you're not going to see them. I never checked this place out too well. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember a lot of things about this game. You know, it's been 7 years, 6 years. All right, the next time I run into a volatile, I'm gonna give that bone breaker cricket bat a shot, see what it does. I'm hoping for good things. I'm gonna meet Jade, but I'm not ready to meet her yet. That's gonna be, well, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. We're gonna go up here and operate up here. By the time we get up there, we'll be looking for a drop. We need to get on that highway. Man, what's going on over here? I don't know that I've been in here. No, I think I was. We'll have a look. No, I don't think I have been in here. We'll have a look real quick. Where's that dude I killed? There he is. Crawling out of nowhere. Well, I'm not going to be long here. I'm not trying to kill 30 zombies just to have a look around. That, I don't know, I've never seen that look like there was almost like an envelope there. This is probably a mission area. We'll look around a little. Need to find another victim here. Hope I didn't wait too long. Of course. Got a little cocky. Oh, we'll still look around. Right up here where I want you. Come on, lady. Alright, they gotta climb up there to hit me. I'm gonna try it. There we go. We'll come back and hit her up. I'm not seeing anything, so I think I'm gonna move on. This looks like a mission area, and it looked like I was grabbing a package or something that'll be in that box back there, so we're gonna hit the camo and head out. Watch it, lady. A little too close for comfort. Hold on a second here. Wait a second here. I'm not remembering any of this, so let's make sure I'm not missing a, not walking past a blue. There it is, the dentist. All right. I'm gonna have a nice look around here for a second. This is an interesting area. I do not remember this. And it's nice to not have to wear that camouflage haze. That shit's getting to me. That's another reason why I want to get to the following. Just to keep the volatiles off me, I can't go and take out that's very hard. But I can take out those nests and I can reduce the volatile occupation of the area greatly. It greatly reduces it. This is a new quarantine zone, apparently. Said Captain Obvious. Okay, we'll have to figure out the name of that one. I do not remember this one. Let me look on the map. Get to an elevated position, and I want to check the map and see what they call that. Chemical storage. I don't remember. I'm sure I did it. I'm sure I did it, but I don't remember it. Unless it's something new. I heard another idiot. Okay. Chemical storage. I'll have to count them. There was only 5. So we'll see if they added another one. I probably did this one, and it was pretty much forgettable. The stuffed turtle was the easy one. That's where you was getting a quick hit on the 5 packages, and that's the one that I remembered the most. Especially on Nightmare difficulty. When you want to caliber up real quick, there's only one way you're going to pull that off. And that's getting those disaster relief packages and turning them in. Like I said, they're worth 3,500 experience apiece in the survivor category. So you're walking out there, if a common core helped me out at all, I think that's 17,500. So we're going the wrong direction. Okay, let's just deal with her. I don't want a straggler running me down the whole time. I think I was through here before, and I must not have gotten close enough on this side to activate that, because I'm pretty sure I looted those vans before. I gotta get out of here. We got the blueprint. Put in some pretty good work back there. Let's get on down the road before I lose it. That's a bigger part of this game, though, is once you do a lot, man, you come back and, you know, you see all the things that you missed. There's a lot to this game. You can play it, and there'll be a lot of things you didn't do. I was here before. I'm gonna have to deal with them. Well, maybe not. We can try to outrun them. I'm not gonna do it that way. Ruining my good time, asshole. Treeing me like a coon every 5 seconds. Not today. Not having it. You know, after that kind of just unabated violence, for lack of a better term, once I kill all those volatiles, I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing. Like a deer in headlights, I'm completely fucking lost. I don't even know where that other volatile went. Well, we'll just move on. I don't even know what I was doing over there. Completely lost my train of thought. That's where Jade wants me to meet her. That's where we're headed. We're going to go in there and look for Antison. That's where the main storyline is. And I'm not meeting up with her yet. I'll probably do that before. That'll be the last mission I do, I'm thinking, right before I move on and go to the following. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. All right, we got another drop coming in. Where you at, buddy? That was a suicide-y Smurf back there. I never even seen him. Never even seen him. I think we can make this one. I don't know. We'll see. Crane's pulling up a little lame with that hamstring. You're gonna have to do better than that, Crane. I missed it. How did I miss that? It's up. I don't know how I'm not paying attention. That was pathetic. All right, no harm, no foul. We got it. That's all that matters. He's definitely running for a longer duration. It's a pretty big deal. That's 35,000 points I got in kits right now. 51. We've got plenty now. We've got plenty now. Now, if I can remember what the hell I was doing, I think that's, at least for me. This is that first big dude we fought. We don't need anything here. Uh-oh, we don't want to do that. Man, I'm smoking myself. That's another interesting area I don't think I've been through. I got another fucking asshole on me. I'm gonna get hit acting like an idiot. He missed me. That was luck. I want to see if that guy's got a shotgun. That's what all this is about.
There's never a bad time to make a deal.
Well, except for a volatile. When a volatile's trying to kill you, buddy. Starting to get some pretty good stuff spawning in right there. We're getting closer.
Yeah, everything's still for sale. Just be quiet, okay?
You can have them. I'll just clear the slot. When it comes to flares and we get down to that level where I'm using flares, it's going to be Zaid's flares. It's not going to be that junk.
Feel free to browse. I'm stocked up on the good stuff.
Oh, I bet you are, buddy. Bates Motel. This is where that dude crashed that, he was trying to move that big van right, or that, bus right there. I've got a room in there. That's a safe house with a room. We'll move on though. Bates Motel, Norman Bates. I thought I could get past him. I should have just smoked him out. He won't do that to me again. What happened there?
Jafar, it's Crane. I'm at the building. Listen, the entire outer structure is electrified.
That's Hansen's trademark. He was the first to rig the electric traps. He's got a real knack for it.
I hope he's dead. Alright, he's dead. I'm gonna start seeing a lot more of them puking. And it's probably, they'll be puking for a lot, it'll be a little bit longer of a time frame when we get over there to where the following is. And I don't know if that's a level up or if that's part of the following, but I expect that to happen. They're gonna make it harder.
Okay, I'm gonna shut it off.
We don't have to mess with him. Okay, he said he shut that off, so I should be able to just have it my way. Looks like they all checked out, got the meds laying right by his head. Well, new safe house for me. At least I think. That looks like Haran. I'm pretty sure that's his model. That's his character model. Get up there, buddy. I don't know if you remember that, and I can read that note and it'll go more in depth about the story, but it's not a major, plot scenario. But those are the people that Brecken, the only smart thing Brecken ever said is, well, unless you hear from somebody that's still alive, don't bother checking on them. They were running that automated message I just turned off. And apparently I was supposed to shut off a generator. But we got that cleared away, so... Make sure I didn't miss a blueprint. Alright, I shut off a generator and they're pointing me 2 different directions. Yeah, the generator over there. It's west. South and east at the same time. Go in the westerly direction. You ever get directions like that? You talk about a fucking adventure, start dealing with an idiot like that. Great. I'm gonna die. Stop, drop, and roll. Like a job. I can't wait to get that crossbow. Can't wait. Alright, I'm not seeing any volatiles. You know what? Let's just get right over here close to this guy. There we go. That's putting in good work. Where did that bitch go? I wanted to deal with her before I jumped down there. Well, there comes my friend. Get that bitch. It's enough out of you, lady. Where's the other one? Alright. No. You're gonna sit down and take a break. Imagine that without the camouflage. That's one thing. I wish you could turn that red tinge off, that orange tint. I wish you could turn that off. I'll have to look in the, well, I ran out of time there. I don't think you can, but I'll have to look and see. If you can turn that off to where maybe there's another way that they would indicate to you that you're using that camouflage, because it ruins the beauty of the game. Where's the other one at? Why am I not seeing it? Come on out. Join the party.
Far, I think I found Hansen. Looks like he took a fall, and then the biters finished him off.
All right.
He's been
We're
dead for a
gonna deal
while.
with him.
What about the others?
I'll let you know when I find something.
I don't want that fire extinguisher pack going off. Looks like Molotov country. I'm not gonna get it fast enough. Oh boy, I lucked out there. I'm gonna end up dead. I think he's gonna hit me. Well. Man, if I'd have got cashed out by zombies. Look at this asshole. What a dick. Where's that fucking loudmouth at? Wonderful. Man, they just keep on spawning. I gotta get out of here. It's getting late in the day to be messing around too. Yeah, we only got about a minute left. They're wearing me out, man. They are fucking wearing me out with that shit. I was just up here. I turned the electric off on that one side. I thought that was the door I lockpicked. Apparently it wasn't. We're probably going to find somebody's body and turn it over. No? Alright, I don't know what I'm missing. We'll figure it out. Jesus fucking Christ. They're wearing me out with that bullshit. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna move to the following as fast as I possibly can because I've had enough of that shit. Alright, the next one's getting the cricket bat, buddy. I saw a note laying here. There we go.
This is Seraph. It seems we've run out of options. 2 weeks ago, Hansen fell off the scaffold right after switching on the security system. But now the entire building is electrified, and we've been trapped up here ever since. No one's responded to our distress calls, and we've run out of supplies. The only thing left is some cyanide that Hansen thoughtfully brought with him. Anyway, given the choices, we all decided to go this way. There was talk of trying to go cannibal, but then we'd just be smarter versions of biters. Better this way. Besides, how smart are we for allowing Hansen to leave us stranded up here in the first place? Thanks for finding us.
Good time for that flashlight, the Portuguese out.
Seraph, Hassan.
Jafar, I found the rest of his group. They're all dead. They killed themselves.
Why? What the hell happened?
Looks like Hansen switched on the security grid and then fell. The rest of his people got stranded on the roof with no way down. Looks like they eventually ran out of supplies and decided to cash out.
They couldn't get into the building?
Well, it seems Hansen had the only key. Guess he didn't trust anyone else.
No, Hansen never trusted other people.
Yeah, it's too bad they trusted him.
Thanks for going out there, Crane. Jafar out.
If I remember correctly, somebody was asking for binoculars back at the tower. And I just picked some up, so... Alright, I'll be back in 30 seconds. Alrighty. Yeah, those volatiles are getting to me. They really are. I mean, every time I turn around, I'm getting treated like a coon. I've had about enough of that. If I get a chance to buy a double barrel even this close to going to the following DLC, I may buy it anyways because they're going to start getting the business into both those barrels. Or I'm going to go nuts, one of the two, because I've had enough of that shit. I don't think someone could appreciate it unless they played the game. Then you could truly appreciate what it's like. That how it can just get on your nerves. Here comes another one. Come on up here, precious. Let's get it over with. Yeah, tell me about it. What we're gonna do is get the hell out of here. That's the goal. Try not to die, because it's gonna cost me if I die. Don't want to be standing around over there too long. Sounded like I got right there. He's down there, okay. Sounded like I swung over right on top of one of them. Alright, we're on top of that, alright. We're gonna grab that and head for the, alright, where's it coming in? We're just gonna move. We gotta hurry. This is a bad place to be. Right back to that safe zone. The Bites Motel. Alright, let's go talk to that trader.
Have I got a deal for you, friend?
And notice, you know, that shotgun's not available. So they're going to make it hurt. I could have bought 2 or 3 shotguns if you remember correctly, and now I'm not getting them. None of them I really feel like I missed out on, though. They just, you know... One of them was a blue. I might have saw a purple one, but the purple one I saw, like I said, it's only a double barrel, and I want that engraved semi-auto. That engraved semi-auto shotgun is going to completely change how this game's played. Then when those volatiles get on me, I can just shoot them down with that shotgun, unless they've changed the gameplay mechanics. And then just camouflage up, and that's over. I don't have to worry about that scenario again. I can move out of that area with no problems at all. Good. Good. That's a good thing right there. I think we might take the extra time and see what we can do with that right now. Let's go ahead and... Alright, we're going to go ahead and repair this. I'm going to put that in there to be sold, and we're going to move on from this weapon, because I think that cleaver is going to be running front and center now, because I'm not getting the kind of output out of that cleaver that I want. I think it's time to move on. And I think if I'm going to put that cool baton's really good, but I think we're going to go with this machete. Sturdiness 3 or Kill Frenzy. Gain power points faster for 10 seconds after killing an enemy. The more kills, the bigger the boost. So that I would level up faster if I hit that one. But I think sturdiness, I think the health cheat, as your body gets more athletic, you're able to absorb even more damage. I think that's going to help me out right now more. If I was on normal or hard, I would take Kill Frenzy right here. It's not even a question. There, that's stun kill. Which one? Man, I think I'm going to take that stun kill, to be honest with you. That's what I was talking about. When you stun them and you're standing in front of them, you can just kill them. Okay, that's a rough decision. I'm going to take the health. That stun kill's probably next. We can make a zombie classic. Electric damage. We're going to do it. That don't cost much materials there if you look at that. The plastic, the duct tape, the batteries, I mean, that's not bad. And we're going to get medium electric discharge out of it. We're going to go with that. We're only going to get 2 sockets, so we need them to count. And we're going to take that Berserker. Thinking long and hard on that Gladiator. And that Pit Fighter. The Pit Fighter or the Templar. I feel like we got enough damage. Well, we could get boosted over 400. Let's go for that Templar. I want the Templar. Alright, that's going to be our number 1. Well, no, we're going to move the cleaver up. Alright, now we're going to move from 311 to 398 to 425. That's got a 99 in handling. That Fierce Machete and that Bone Breaker aren't junk. Here's where you got to be careful with what you're spending your socket mods on, because you'll think you've got a better weapon, then all of a sudden you'll find a weapon that does 75 more damage and realize you wasted your good socket mods on it. So that's why I stuck with the blue level sockets there. They're just going to have to be good enough for now. All right, we're gonna sleep it off after we find a new target. I'm wondering what the deal is with those binoculars. I might be able to turn those in. Somebody wanted binoculars. There, Santiago wanted them. And we can go get his. That's a pain in the ass. This shit going on over here. Yeah, well, we're going to go there. That's where we're headed. Well, let me take one last look around, make sure. We got to pick those at the brighter herbs at night. And I don't want to meet Jade yet, even though that's something I want to do before we leave. I'm not ready to do that now. We need to drop that stuff off to the quartermaster. Okay, we're headed to the quartermaster. That's where we're headed. Let me check those points again. Maybe I should hold off on that. No, we're just going to go ahead and do that now, I think. Well, no, I'm only 7. If I die, I'm really going to set myself back. We'll just move on. I'm not going to the quartermaster. We're just gonna move on. Hopefully, I can pick up those survivor points easy, and I'll just level up myself, and I'll have those left to deal with. See, I should only be like what? How much? 15,000 off. So 15,000 survivor points later. All I got to do is not die, and that's asking a lot, buddy. That's asking a lot. And I'm not going to have enough time. I might get it, I might not, we'll see. They're coming hot and heavy. Almost, bitch. Little too late. German pistol loaded up. Well, here comes Captain Dumbass. That's okay. We'll deal with him right on top of this police van. And hurry up, buddy. I got survivor points to earn. There it is. How you like them apples? You stupid bitch. Now this guy's starting up. I'm trying to get this done so I can go save that dude. Found it. This one's gonna be a bitch. Man, what a bitch. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're fucking cooking with Crisco. 911. 911 damage. Alright. They start giving me trouble now. They're gonna have their trouble of their own. Off with your head, buddy. I like them apples. That cleaver put in solid work there.
This is all we have.
3,500. No. You go walk it off, lady. Alright, let's get that cleaver back up. Back in business. I'll tell you what, things are looking up. They're looking up, buddy. That shotgun's a big deal. I don't have to buy it. I'm going to be able to save money for when there's something I really want. When that orange level pops up there and it's the game-changing weapon that I'm looking for. Too late, bitch. You see that shield? That's a protection job. I gotta protect him, but I'm not good enough to do it yet, so I'd be wasting my time. I'd get him about halfway or 3/4 of the way there and end up dead. He'd end up dead, not me. I don't have... You need one-hit weapons to do that job. That's going to be a good orange level on Nightmare. You got to prep for those. Alright, now where was I headed? Yeah, I'm not turning that in. I'm just moving on. I'm just going to move on. Got a cheap shot off on me. Those are hunters and volatiles. We're not fucking with them today. Just let them go. When we make it here, I don't have... Man, something's going on. I hear machine gun fire or something. Yeah, something's up over here. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what that is. Well, I guess you get to see the shotgun in action. If I can get through here, for crying out loud. And it didn't wax him. I'm gonna end up dead. That's what I didn't want to do. 7,000 points. That was a bad shot. If I would have put that double barrel on his head, I would have been just fine.
What the hell are you doing here? What's up with all the carnage?
Are you serious? Don't you know who I am?
No, should I?
Of course you should. I've turned killing zombies into an art form. I'm El Jefe. El Jefe the zombie killer. I know you've heard of me. Hold on. I've got an idea. You want to challenge me, right? Prove who's the better slayer of zombies? Well, let's see who can kill the most by dismemberment. Watch them bleed out.
I don't remember that challenge, so... You know what? We'll try it. I'll give anything the old college try. Medium difficulty. I'll get 2,500 of those 7,000 back. Sever 30 arms. I don't feel like I'm doing that well. Buddy, I'm laying them flat, but I can't use my okay, well, this is gonna get ugly. Come on, man. Don't do it to me. There we go. We got it.
Well, El Jefe the zombie killer.
All right,
Looks
we're
like you still
moving
got some
on.
work to do, huh?
That really set me back when I died. That's a shame. Well, we're gonna sit right here and wait for that supply drop. Might have enough time to save that guy. Great. Die, fucker. Get up there, you idiot. Never saw it. I don't know if I can make it or not. Great. I made it. I almost died, but I made it. I'm getting in too big of a hurry. That's the issue I'm having right now. I'm getting a little overconfident and I'm getting in a hurry. Now, okay, we're gonna get that guy's camera. Because that's something I can do for survivor points. I just got a supply drop, we got the time. I don't want to have to deal with him. We'll just move on past him. That's his car right over there. That black Mercedes looking car. There you go. Perfect. There's another one. There's a third suicider. We got to get out of here. There's a third suicider over there. She's running towards the suicider. She'll turn around and come back to me. That black car right there, that's where we want to be. We need an isolated zombie. This guy might do it for us. There we go. That's all we need. Fucking bullshit. This asshole had to cock up. Who is fucking hitting me, goddammit? That was ridiculous. Those guys shouldn't be able to see me. This game's shitting itself right now. There is no way they should be able to see me. I'm covered in camouflage. It's got to have something to do with that mission because I'm close to that car. Ridiculous. If I didn't have that 175 in health, I'd have been dead right there. So, as much as I wanted that front stun takedown, that just saved my life. Or I'd have been 14,000 down on survivor points. Right by a suicide. Man, this game is bringing it. It's bringing it hot and heavy, buddy.
Oh, crap.
As long as the car don't land on me, I should be okay. Man, that was crazy. As soon as that suicider was there, because as soon as that car alarm started going off, he was going to run up there and blow me up. So Alright, that's over. So yeah, you can imagine how fun that bridge is when we get there at night. There's a safe house working we can unlock, or else that getting that, what is it? Maybe I should do that now. When we go to get those lights that guy wants. One of those dudes wants those lights. I think they're ultraviolet lights that in the beginning of the outbreak they started using them. And they made them on that bridge and they burned out, but there's some of them that are still good, and he wants to use them for tower defense. This is a pain. You know, I shouldn't do this until after I turn, because I need to get those survivor points, because I might die a couple times climbing that. It ain't easy. It's not easy climbing that. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. All right, we're going to return to Fallon. That's what we're going to do. Okay, and he's back that way. I don't feel like swimming all that way, so let's work our way over there. I hope that's not a recurring thing, that those volatiles see me whether or not I have camouflage on. It didn't used to be before. I hope it was just that level. That was just because that mission was there. We'll see. I'm confident that it is, but I'm not positive. We don't want that. I mean, that'll be a huge problem. I can't wait till I don't have to deal with these as much. I really can't wait. It's going to be so much better. I'm exhausted with it. You know, that's my problem. I'm exhausted with it. There's nothing, I can't do nothing with him. When it comes to those construction workers, buddy. Alright, we're gonna take those survivor points. Here we go again. Come on, dumbass. Let's get it over with. This might just be where you talk to somebody. Yep. We'll see how this goes.
What are you looking for?
Something I can use for a tourniquet. Once Rise takes over this place, we're going to need plenty of them. That's something they do, see? Amputations. Rise gets a kick out of it. Wondering how I know? That motherfucker kept me locked in a cage for 3 weeks. I saw plenty. Sometimes it was like he was experimenting. See what would do the job best, you know? Machete, axe, shotgun, hell. He took this one guy's leg off at the knee. And had to hear time how long it took the poor bastard to bleed out. It's a valid strategy. You kill an enemy, well, that is one down. But you hurt an enemy, then you've got the wounded guy out of the fight. Plus, it'll take at least 2 more people to take care of him. 3 for the price of 1. There's value in sadism, I guess. Given the right circumstances.
Wow, bet you're a lot of fun at parties.
Alright, I guess that's it. That's going to close that out. That's just part of the storyline that he needed to be safe enough to spiel out about how he was looking for tourniquets. Because Rise likes taking, he likes dismembering people. That's part of his bag of tricks to get people to stay in line. Probably not, but we'll take a look. As we start leveling up, these rifles and these pistols and stuff they'll do more damage. You've got to look. The only way to know is to look at the firepower. Where that's a 137, I'll run into other ones that are better from when I start. I don't know what level, but at a certain power level, that's going to happen.
You did it! I can't even begin to thank you enough. What's your name? People are going to know about you.
Look, my name doesn't matter, because you're still not getting out of here. No one's getting out of here.
But then why'd you do it? Why risk your life like that?
I thought you deserved a chance to prove me wrong. Good luck, Fallon.
Yeah. Thanks. You too.
Probably would have leveled up right there if I didn't get killed. And I would have got killed twice over if I didn't boost up my health. Alright. We're not doing that, so we're going to look into doing, getting Moose's herbs. And we want to be quick about it. 1,600 hours of drops coming in. Crane's definitely got more gas in the tank. That's nice, man. And a good 4 seconds, he just quit on me. See if we can stir the pot here.
You have my wolfsbane.
Okay, good. That's what I was collecting that for.
Wait, I've got something for you. You've earned it.
This might be a blueprint. Oh, it's cash. That's okay. All right, let's talk to this other fella. That's his binoculars.
Binoculars. Great. They will come in handy for sure. Here's your reward. Not too much, but I can also show you a glass eye trick. Oh, not interested? Whatever.
There's another 25 hundo. $3,500 away. How many boxes do we got? We got 14. That's a little over 40,000, so we don't want to waste those. Turning those in right now is not helping. That's not going to help me. And we don't want to do Jade's mission yet. So basically, we're just going to work our way over here to picking those herbs at night. We're not going to do Jade's mission yet. We'll see about the quartermaster after we flip. I'm not doing that mission to get those bulbs because it's too hard. There's a lot of jumping involved, and you could fall and die easily. And I don't want to sit there and have my survival points reset a million times. I don't want to make that shit harder on myself. But the game's already hard enough. Alright, it don't appear any volatiles are going to show up and beat my brains loose. Okay. Health regen. Okay, we're going to hold off on health regen. Allows you to run up a wall or other flat surfaces even after a jump. That's what we want. He'll do like a double click off that wall with his feet and you can jump up a ledge higher and stuff. That's what we want. Alright, we're moving on. That'll come in handy. I don't think I can go through those. We'll see. Nope. We're gonna have to go around. Go ahead and camouflage up to try to keep the volatiles off us. It's about that time and I'm not sure where I'm going. We can get through here without suiciders or volatiles bothering us and get up that hill. We don't want to get our ticket punched now, man. We're very close to flipping that survivor, so it's all about losing the points. I'm a little less interested in what I get out of it. That's the asshole that fucking killed me. Son of a bitch. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna give it another fucking go. How you like them apples, motherfucker? They're inside that house pilfering something. I'm thinking this is shotgun time. I need to get that shotgun on his head for it to be effective.
I'm right here. Let's do it.
Tear him up. We'll see who lives to tell the tale.
I'm right here.
I'm sure a volatile. I'm surprised they weren't on me already. I don't know what they were digging for. I got no idea about this scenario. I don't know what any of this was about. I'm gonna get on that roof and we're gonna get that guy's gun if it didn't disappear. Good. Got an extra police rifle out of it. I saw. Okay, he's down there. He's not going to be bothering us. That's the guy that smoked me. The dude whose neck I snapped. I have no idea what they were looking for. I don't know what any of this was about. They were tossing this place for something. I can't say. I don't remember anything about the storyline. And they were in this room. This is what they were working on. Maybe it's something I already picked up that has something to do with the storyline. I don't know. Got no idea. That box is odd looking. We're just gonna move on. I didn't see anything. There's 3 or 4 volatiles down there. I don't see them now. There's one right there. That blur. There's 2. There was 3 or 4 of them, I thought. Alright, let's get it together. Alright, we'll load it up on that shotgun. Those guys take a lot more damage. They're a little bit more of a bullet sponge than I remembered them being. We're probably close to an airdrop, if I'm remembering that correctly. Yeah, we are very close. Here comes stupid. All right, we're going to camouflage up and wait for that drop. And get as high as we can. Right off it. There he is. And I can't see a damn thing. I'm just going to go in that... Okay, good. That's going to work out to my advantage. We got to hurry, though. That cliff impeded my view, man. I'm glad that worked out. We're going to go pick those herbs at night and try not to get killed. I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, I'd say that sturdiness upgrade was the right decision. As much as I wanted that front takedown when they're stunned, that sturdiness saved me. I think his health ends up maxing out at 200. So let's deal with her. That's how he'll climb up that wall, so you can see how advantageous that would be. I thought I heard a volatile. Yep. Oh, shit. We're gonna move up and kick her in the head. Then we're gonna back up. And he's moving in. Look at it. He got me. That was sloppy. He almost killed me. Do a little bit of population control here. We're starting to get some really good stuff. Look at that, 400 damage. That's a good German pistol. I love that it's a purple caliber, but if you notice, the firepower is only a 159. The blue one I have is a 179, that one I bought, and I'm glad I bought that. At first I regretted it because I found another one immediately. All right, which roof was it that dude was over here? I guess that... I didn't think I looted that volatile's body, but okay, we're gonna move on. A safe house would be preferable from here. Okay. There's a trophy there. While I'm close to it, I'm gonna go see what I missed back there. Okay, that's that one. Man, is this going to take me back farther than where I want to be? No, this is acceptable. He gave me another cash reward. I thought I got that money from him. We're not doing his business again. We're moving on. We'll do those challenges later. Right now, it's about getting shit done. No, okay, we'll worry about that later. I stored that and I shouldn't have done it. Police rifle 184 and our camo police is 184, so... Things are getting a little bit better. And that should be the loadout I'm carrying. Let me make sure I'm not adding shit. Yep, that's everything we want. We gotta move. It's probably getting close to night right now. Yeah, we're getting close. We got a little bit of time. We want to be in position to pick those herbs. And what we're going to do is mark the safe zone. Let me count those real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They added one. They added one. One of those, I'll count the rest of them later, make sure there's not more than 6. I think they added that chemical storage one. That chemical storage hazard zone is what I'm referring to. Man, Crane feels a lot faster now for some reason. Maybe I'm just now noticing it. Man, he is booking. Come on, stupid. He's right on my heels, too, man. Right on them. We're just going to kick her in the face. I got a little bit of time. We'll just wait on her. Alright, well. I got a little bit of time, so we'll have a look. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. How's that? Now we're talking. Now we're fucking cooking. Okay, now that's not as good. That's not going to be as good of a deadly blade as it would be if I was a higher level. That's tiered to where the higher level I am, the more damage that'll do. So it's not going to be as good as it'll be later. It's not going to be as good now as it will later. You level up and tier up as you go. That me telling you, and this is also in the survival category. Once we max that out, on Nightmare you can do the legend stuff and you can knock up Crane's attributes and make even his guns do more damage. That's not what I'm talking about. He's leveling up and his power level is only a 15 right now. When his power level is a 20, or let's say a 25, he's going to do a lot more damage. Those weapons are going to do more damage than they do right now. That's what I'm talking about. If I made that, if that was even understandable. That deadly thing I just unlocked. Oh great, here we go. That thing I just unlocked will do like a 400 damage 5 levels from now. It won't be just the 324. As a matter of fact, I was hoping it'd do a little more damage than that. That 324 is good enough, though. I'm not going to complain. The only question now is, what do I want to use? What socket mods do I want to use on it? We'll get there when we get there. We'll worry about that after we pick this shit. Good, she's not a future. We got it. All right, looking out today, man. Looking out. All right, we got a fierce pick out of it. Not bad. I'll take it. Okay, we'll make sure we recognize this safe house. I don't know if he'll climb that. He won't jump that. Oh, got another volatile on my ass. I can't even see. Couldn't even see. We need to get a look at that. That safe house is up. I do not like that. Which one is it? Okay, no, it's not. This is one of those. Right into the safe house. Okay, that'll work perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and mark that on the map. Make sure that I got that We want to mark it there. That way I can see it better. I'm going to go over here and get ready for this. I don't think we'll have to wait long. Like I said, every one of them I'm stunning. Of course. I even stunned that volatile. I didn't think I could do that. I thought that one volatile that I vaulted off of I didn't stun. Now you like them apples, bitch. That's the flower, but I can only pick it at night when it glows. And we're gonna have to do a little house cleaning here. Now he's gonna walk away. We're gonna let him go. This game can be tedious, and it can be irritating, but it's so challenging, man, once you get addicted to it. That's the Black Madonna, man. That's the baby. That's like in symbology, like in Catholicism, that would be their Black Madonna, their version of Mary. And their version of their savior right there. But that's actually Inanna, Ishtar, with a Sol Invictus type. I mean, he's got many names. You want to go Egyptian? That's Isis, and that's Horus right there. That's the reincarnation or the incarnation of a knowable God into this earth. That's what that's all about. That's Ra. That's Horus. That's Ra being born again into this world as Horus, or Nimrod being born again in this world through Semiramis, and he's Tammuz. That's that symbology, plain and simple. There's a lot more to it than that, but that's what it is. You got a virgin mother bringing in a demigod into the world. Genesis chapter 6 in the Bible. Read that. That'll make more sense to you. You're not going to get away from it. Every culture that ever lived on the face of the earth is completely inundated with that. That every culture, not some, not a lot, every culture, period. The end of discussion. It's not an argument. Debate's over. It's everywhere. You don't believe me, Google it. We're so far removed from any culture like that. Like the Hebrew culture, the Israelis, like they knew that their Messiah was coming, Jesus Christ, even though they rejected Jesus Christ. But they knew their Messiah was coming. And those women would actually pray to be the mother that had that child from the prophecies. That was a big deal. We're talking about that was their Hollywood type caliber culture. This was big business. That was the desire of the woman, was to have that babe, was to have that Messiah. And the Jews are still waiting for him today. But the Jews, like Isaiah 42, chapter 42, clearly describes Jesus Christ, that he would come and he would be God incarnate. And God talks about how you'll know it's me. You're gonna think that this guy's trying to steal my glory, but he's not stealing my glory. He talks about idol worship. You're not worshiping an idol, Isaiah 42. That's what he's telling them. But they rejected that. They got a lot of Babylonian mysticism mixed in there. Anyways, long story short, I'm not going to sit here and just rattle on. But to understand what I'm saying, to establish my point, is that was big business for those women back in the day, man. That you were the cock of the walk, buddy. You were the talk of the town if you had the Messiah. All of them wanted to be that. All of those women. That was their most earnest desire. That was the one. That was the height of their achievement. That was the height of a woman's achievement during that time. That's what they all wanted, and it's not so. It's not that the culture didn't push it. They knew the prophecies just like the men did. They wanted it. They wanted this. Let's get a little head start on this crazy bitch. There we go. Slow down, take a break. Lunchtime. Thank God. Alright, he don't have nothing that interests me. Better get those shotgun rounds up. Alright, buddy, that rounds it out for me right there. How many survivor points are we away? Man, we're just about ready to pop. It's going to be what it is. I'm not going to fool around out there and die. I want to hold on to those disaster relief packages. I don't want to just be giving those away. All right, I'll be back in 30. All right, I'm back. To further establish what I was saying, this is just to establish my point. I'm not going to beat a dead horse on this. On December 25th, everybody's going to sit down there and they're going to worship old Tree Daddy, that evergreen tree, that undying tree. That's Sol Invictus worship. I'm not going to get into that. But those myths and fables, that this paganity today that these Christians follow, man, that's all that, you know, that's what these people believed in. You know, there's a reason why you do that. There's a reason why that stuff still goes on today, is what I'm trying to say. That stuff's way older than you think. I'm going to put that away for now, but I might use that later. That's way older than you think. The myths and fables of today were yesterday's reality, so to speak. Okay, we're going to bring the herbs to Gersel. So yeah, and when you eat that Easter ham, that Ishtar, that Inanna ham there for Easter, when you do that, what you're doing is you're slaughtering a boar for Tammuz in Hebrew mythology. And what that means is a boar A wild boar killed Tammuz. That's Horus, the demigod child, the incarnate god. A wild boar killed that god. A wild boar killed that kid. Uh-oh. I gotta get to business here. Where are they at, man? Okay. I'm talking and bullshitting and not paying attention. You eat that. She ordered a boar, slaughtered her child, Semiramis. A boar. He was gored by a wild boar. That means that he hit him with his tusks and killed him. That kid, Tammuz, was supposed to be the incarnation of Nimrod. Nimrod reincarnated after Nimrod died, a demigod. That boar killed him. So she ordered a national day of remembrance for Tammuz. She's the embodiment of Ishtar and Inanna. Not today, buddy. So yeah, you celebrate that on Easter. You eat a pig on Easter. You eat Easter ham because of that. You're paying homage to him. All right, we're just going to move on. Anyways, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and beat a dead horse about it, but I said all that, you know, so you would understand when I talk about what these myths and legends that they talked about. I mean, that was big business back 5,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago. I mean, those people weren't idiots. Is it worth opening? We'll see. Let me get a look. I'm not going to get it, I don't think. Maybe. Yep. I got it. Somebody wanted a piece. We'll dole it out to this guy, hopefully get this over with. Alright, he's finally dead. He made me work for it. Alright, I think some of you need to clear out of here. Party's over, people. And this guy. Let's do you. Maybe I can get in here. We're gonna have to camo up. It's those old bloodlines, those people can trace their lineages back that keep that stuff going. They keep those myths and legends, so to speak, alive. I can't take her down for some reason, okay. Alright, a supply drop should be coming in at some point. We're a ways away from that, so we're just going to move on. I think it's important for people to understand where, you know, what their history was and why things are the way they are. I think it's important. You don't have to agree with me. Nobody has to agree with me. I'm just saying. I take an interest in that. Well, if you're going to take a break, I guess we'll bandage up. If I can get through that tunnel, I'll go through it. I don't know if I can or not. No, that's not the tunnel I'm looking for. We'll go ahead and move on from that bullshit. Too close to her. That's why I wanted that camo. Want that camo activated, man, so they don't run. They can wear you out. We'll see if she can get down there that fast like I did. I don't know. Sounds like she's close. I think there's something back there she got caught up on, or she'd be breathing down my neck, screaming bloody fucking murder. I was hoping I beat him out.
If it wasn't for you, I'd be dead.
Well, I'm glad he did some mopping there and helped himself out. For fuck's sake. How you like them apples, lady? Became almost a point of contention there. I didn't want to use the camouflage. They're just unbridled. It just doesn't stop. All right, well, we're almost there now. How you like them apples, lady? Oh, there's another one. And I took out the wrong dude. Alright, I know I got him. Did that stun him? It did stun him. I tried to get a quick hit on him there. This is getting ugly. Those zombies move too fast now for me to pull that off. I might would have got by with that later. Earlier. I'm not getting by with it now. I wanted to snap his neck real quick. That's what I was trying to do. $541 damage. I think we might end up just selling that deadly blade that I got. I don't know that by the time I trick it out and use it, I don't think it's going to be worth anything. It's not really going to be doing much for me.
So, it's you again. Look, you can tell Rais that he can bite... Hey, what's that? Have you brought the herbs? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. No more food scavenging from now on. Well, I still can't figure you out. But here's your prize. I think you deserved it.
This guy and his battle axe right there, having that lets you and him fight talk. Alright, where are we? 300 damage on a hammer, that ain't bad. Not bad. We got 16. Man, another one's coming in and I missed it. Man, I wasn't paying attention. No idea where it's at. I never saw it. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but we'll give it a shot. I tried to slide. They wouldn't let me slide there. Or do that roll right there like that. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try. We're gonna need some serious help. Great. There you go, buddy. All right, I'll take it. We're coming pretty much to the end of the line for things I want to get done here. I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to hit the quartermaster. We could do that job. And we could do that school job for Jade. Or we could move on to the following. We can get those bulbs. Now's the time when you want to do it, though. You know, my survival points are down low, so this is when you want to do it. I'm not going to lose much if I fall and die. What I'll have to do is, there's a safe house up there. I'm going to go there right now, and what I'll do is wait till night at the safe house. There's a safe house. It's almost like a tower that's built in the side of that structure. You'll see. It's a mess. It's not easy. This is a good loot area up here on that bridge, though, but it's dangerous. There I go. I blew it again. I don't think he's going to get up there. I'll try not to die. All right. It's hard to figure out a safe way to do this. And then we're jumping over to those. I'll probably fall and die a couple times. I don't know. We'll see. I think you know what that sound is. I don't think we're going to open that door. Fuck it. We'll unlock it. I'm not going to open it. No, we're gonna have to. Yeah, I forgot. I've got to get to the other side. I got to go through this bullshit. Well, it's one way. I think I'm going to work on that better barter because I don't remember using the trap bombs that much. We're going to get that barter up so we can sell off all the stuff we have. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see there's at least 4 police vans. There's a bunch of military tents and shit up there. There's a lot of good stuff around here. Now we got to climb that. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Almost. Almost. Come on, get a little bit closer over here. This way. Golden now, pony boy. As long as I don't blow it. I don't know what his deal was. I don't know what he started up on me for. This seems to be stuff they changed in the gameplay. That's the one I wanted. That was the troublemaker. I don't know why they changed that to where those zombies get all up in arms now. I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. Can't get around to her. I'm gonna end up dead screwing with them. And of course, it's the world's hardest lock. That's gonna be trouble. I'm gonna get killed. Fucking idiot. fucking knew it. I knew it. What's that trouble now? I hear another one starting up. I'm losing my patience. All that work and didn't get nothing out of it. Well, we'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Probably gonna miss that supply drop, but it's no big deal. Look at all those dead bodies. Unbelievable. It's like we cleared out that entire side. They all walked over here. That's not what I wanted. I got time though because I'm going to climb that bridge anyway. And I need it to be night. Yeah, only a couple hundred more, right? I don't know where they're all coming from. I really don't. I've had just about enough of this. Get this walker out of the way. She seems to want to walk around and cause trouble. Thank God.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Look at all those dead bodies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got cocky.
Oh, God.
I just about paid for that. I was hoping I'd get a quick one in. I think I found it. Definitely the one.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. That was pure luck. That was pure luck. gotta get rid of her. Alright, we're moving on. That's enough of that shit. Get out of here, you bitch. There you go. Make it easy for me. There you go, sleeping ugly. Take a nap. I don't like doing this shit. No. Holy shit, how the fuck am I not dead? Oh my god. I don't even know what life is right now. You've got to be fucking kidding me. No, no, I'm dead. Dead again. Twice over. I should have been dead twice over. See, well, that's what I was telling you about, how he bumped his fucking head on that when I tried to jump over and do that right there. We're just gonna go this way. That fucking suicide-y Smurf just about fucking killed me. And these are the lights we're gonna kick off, but we don't know which ones to kick off and go down there and get yet. I think he ends up kicking them off. I think I'm wasting my time doing this shit, taking those bulbs. I might have to stick them back in. Well, that one worked. And those are still getting powers. I'm going to assume they work. You can see how fun this mission is, right? I might be wasting my time even doing this right here because it's not nighttime. They'll give me credit for it. I'll take it. I thought I had to kick that thing down. I thought I had to kick those down and go retrieve them at night. That's how I remembered this. I don't know. I think I'm wasting my time. I really do. I think I'm wasting my time right now. Alright, we unlocked the safe zone. I think I'm wasting my time checking these bulbs, but it's got to be done at night, but I'll take the chance. I think I'm getting shocked for nothing. You're supposed to wait till night when you can see which bulbs are actually running. But in the interest of actually getting over, we'll check. Yeah, see, that's nothing. That's nothing. No, I got him. Return the UV bulbs, Alfie. That actually worked. Well, okay. We're gonna climb this scaffolding and get this. There's a blueprint or something up here that I want before I leave. Well, there it is. I didn't think I would last too long without dying. Whoa, what the fuck? Well. This is interesting. I thought for sure I'd be dead. I can't take a health. I gotta go. I'm gonna go right back up that. If she's keeping up with me, I guess I'll just have to die. I should be dead already. I don't even know how I lived through that right there. No, not a clue. I thought I was dead. I should have been dead 3 times already. Crazy. Nuts. Oh man, this shit again. Ugh. Oh, the world's greatest fucking flashlight. Giving me the business. We're just gonna jump right over there again. Nice and easy. This game is a test of patience. After so much volatiles or so much of moving around on the balancing act and the parkour and all that, you start getting in a hurry. I thought that was the way up. That wasn't even the way up. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. Right there is what I want. This is dangerous as hell. It's not easy. I need to slow down. Alright, that's how we want it right there. Can you imagine doing this without the grappling hook? There's the blueprints. Surprise, motherfuckers. Alright, well, you got my curiosity, Pete. Okay, all of them. Okay, we finally just got something to where we could use a baseball bat and an axe on this. This is what I should have waited for. Small electricity and small toxic, but it should do more damage because it's a purple mod. It should be more than a medium. So we'll see. Alright. So you think you want to quit, you do all that parkour, and you feel like you just want to quit. Don't even want to make it up this far, and then you get one of the best mods I've got available. I thought there was a flag. There it is. I should have checked the box first. I think I'm just going to plummet into the water from here. I got a genuine disinterest in going down there and messing with those zombies, even if it is to get that. Those military tents have good stuff. Actually, maybe I should, because those blueprints there and stuff. There might be blueprints there. I don't know. You know what? Toga and Fatin are going to make me come back here anyway. So I may as well wait and do this when they send me here. So yeah, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on. Looks like as good a place as any. All right, now we're going to book it back to the tower. This is that guy Alfie trying to get you killed again after he tried to get you killed at the power station before. Got a little time to kill. Hot minute. That's one down. All right, they're both dead. Old Suicide-y Smurf there, busting out on me at the top of that tower, the top of that bridge was ridiculous. I forgot all about that. I think I remember that happening before, but I had forgotten all about it. We got to get high. Right into the window. Oh well. I don't know how I missed that. I guess I jumped prematurely. There we go. There we go. Put in that good work. Yeah, think about it next time, lady. I don't think I want to turn in my disaster relief packages to him. I think we're going to hold off on that. I'm going to take a break and think about it. All right, buddy.
You need something? Get in line. We're already swamped.
I brought you something to brighten your mood.
My lights? You got the bridge lights? How? No, never mind how. None of my business.
And none of Brecken's either. You just tell him you found him in a shoebox.
You're my ace new partner, Crane. I'm gonna take care of you.
Oh,
Tomorrow
yeah.
night, we're gonna be a lot more secure.
I bet he does. I bet he does. Gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. And he's real worried about how I'm getting on in life.
Come here. I've got a special deal for you.
Yeah, see, we're getting into 400 damage territory. That deadly blade I picked up would have already been obsolete.
You won't find better stuff anywhere else.
Moving slow because I was checking out the damage report on that stuff. We don't want that one. We don't need another bat. We'll see what kind of mod I can stick on that to see if I can caliber up a little bit here. Alright, I could only put the Zombie Classic on it. We're just going to hold off. It would be better. It would be better. But I'd be wasting socket mods again. We're just going to hold off. I'll end up finding something better than that.
won't find better
All right,
stuff
that's going to
anywhere else.
round that out for me. I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to take a break, and I'll probably be back on. We'll see. I've got 18, so 20 of those is 70,000 points. And I've got 18. So I've got enough to try it. You know what? Let's go talk to this idiot.
They hear everything.
If I don't, I'll probably be able to acquire that before I die, and I won't have to worry about losing any survivor points. So let's do it.
So you beat Rais to the airdrop, huh? Now that's impressive.
We're about ready to flip again. Yeah, somehow I got my math wrong. I'm getting double points for turning those in at night or something. Yeah, my Common Core math ain't paying off there. All right. I think I got double for turning those in at night. I think that's what happened. We're 20,000 away. Those disaster relief packages were only 3,500 points before. That literally, I could go do the stuffed turtle and come back here and level that up. So that's what I'll be doing. That's the first thing I'm going to do when I come back. And then that'll max out that haggling. And then I can sell everything I have and clean up my inventory. That'll only take a couple minutes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to log out, take a break. Get a strong cup of coffee and come back. I think I'm going to log back in and take care of that. Let's see where this drop is. If I log out, I'm pretty sure that drop disappears. We're going to go after it. It's by that power plant. It's going to be dangerous. We'll see. I'm going to try not to get killed here. But I'm in a hurry like an idiot. There it is. That's where we're going. No, no, no. Oh no. I might be able to get up here. There we go. That was stupid. That was really fucking stupid what I just did. Trying to get killed. Well, I don't know how I'm going to get around them. I'm going to end up dead. I'm going to end up dead. That was stupid. I think I just killed myself. There's no way. I should be fucking dead right now. I should be dead. That is exactly how you get killed on this game. That stupid shit I just pulled. see them mooching up. They're turning into volatiles right now. Got some for you too, lady. You enjoy that. I can't believe I didn't die. I have been lucking out, man. Absolutely. That's just, you're not going to have that. If I don't shore up my playing, I'm going to be losing a lot of fucking points later. The following's going to be harder, especially in the beginning anyway, but once I get that engraved shotgun, that'll even the odds for me. We don't want any of that action, buddy. I don't even think a shotgun would kill him, so we're not messing with him. It would take a lot of shotgun blasts, I'll tell you that. This game's addicting, man. It's tedious. It'll have me complaining, shaking my fist at the TV, but the challenge is fun. I should have died 4 times in the last 45 minutes, and somehow I lived through it. Don't ask me. I just showed you the 101 course on what not to do if you want to live. That was sloppy. I've got to move slower, way slower. 8 Molotovs is good enough. I'm not loving where we're at, but I'm liking it. We got decent weapons. Alright, I'm going to sleep this off and claim those points. I'm 10,000 away. Well, even closer now. Okay. No, they already added that up. Alright, so that's going to round it all out for me. I'm going to move on. I'm going to take a break. I think I'll be back on, though. This piqued my interest because I'm that close to making it to the following, and that's really what I want to do. I love that buggy. Alright, well, I'm out of here. You guys take her easy.